Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and Tuesday means it's time for Speculation Recommendations, my video series where I look into the future at New Comic Book Day in final order cutoff for next week. That's right, next week, not this week, so that way you guys have enough time to reach out to your LCS, put your orders in for a couple extra copies of the books that I'm going to talk about in today's video, so that way you guys can help make this hobby fund itself. It's time for my weekly reminder, guys. Please take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt and do your own research. Make sure you guys are checking with other YouTubers you trust, other websites that you trust, other comic book apps that you trust, so that way you guys are making the best decisions possible for yourself. And one last thing before we jump into my recommendations for next week. Guys, are you guys subscribed to the channel? No? Then what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications so that way you guys are notified when we upload new content. And we upload new content every Tuesday and Thursday, guys, and Stephanie and I go live every single Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern on Comics and Beer. It's a 1-hour live stream where Stephanie and I talk about the latest comic book news, we drink some craft beers, we do some trivia, and the last Friday of every single month is our grand prize and in the month giveaway, and you guys definitely want to be there for that. All right, that's the business. Let's jump into this week's speculation recommendations. First up, we have final order cutoff, and final order cutoff for your DC books is April 18th, 2021, and all for your Marvel and indie books, it is April 19th, 2021. There are no Marvel or DC books on final order cutoff for next week that I could suggest to you guys, but there is one indie book that I felt strongly enough about that I want to suggest this book to you, and that is Red Room #1. This is written and drawn by Ed Piscor. It's an awesome horror indie book, and guys, just listen to the synopsis. Red Room is a cyberpunk outlaw splatterpunk masterpiece, aided by the anonymous dark web and nearly untraceable cryptocurrency. There has emerged a subculture of criminals who livestream and patronize webcam murders for entertainment. Who are the murderers? Who are the victims? How do we stop it? That just sounds awesome. And guys, the covers on this are absolutely fire. The 1 in 5 is awesome. The 1 in 12 is so cool. And that 1 in 20 is absolutely gorgeous by Peach Momoko. But Black Cat Comics, which is what I pull my FOC from, is $90. And I'm sorry, I am not paying $90 for a Peach Momoko cover, but it is really, really cool. And I suggest you guys pick up a couple extra copies of this book, because I think this might be a good chance to flip this for a couple extra bucks on the secondhand market. Alright guys, before we jump into New Comic Book Day spec, there are a few honorable mentions for final order cutoff that I do want to mention. And first up is Ice Cream Man #24. Ice Cream Man is a very popular series, and these covers are absolutely fire, so keep your eyes out for those. Silk #3 has the first cover appearance of a character. Geiger #3, Geiger #1 was really popular. It's already garnering $15 on eBay, so keep an eye out to see if that series continues that momentum. And last but not least is Silver Coin #2. I really like this series. This series really isn't heating up like I was hoping it was, but it's only been 1 week so far since the first issue came out. So I'm gonna say keep an eye on that and maybe pick up a few extra copies of #2. Alright guys, it is time for New Comic Book Day spec for April 21st, 2021. And the first book that we're going to talk about is Nightwing #79. You're probably wondering yourself, really? Nightwing? Yes. Nightwing #78, which was the first issue of the new creative team of Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, is absolutely hot right now. It is garnishing $25 on eBay per issue, which is awesome because the book was fantastic. Tom Taylor is one of my favorite writers, and Bruno Redondo is one of my favorite artists, and that issue was a home run. And issue #79 is the first cameo or first full appearance of Heartless, which is a new villain. Villains don't garnish enough money, but with that issue, or with this series being as hot as it is, I would say pick up an extra copy or two of Nightwing #79. Alright guys, the next book we are talking about actually had its release date moved from the 14th to the 24th, so it was actually in last week's video, and it's in this video again, and that is The Many Deaths of Lila Starr. Just like I said last time, it has a great creative team. The writer Ram V is absolutely fantastic. It's by Boom Studios, that's also another positive. And also guys, the synopsis is crazy. Humanity is on the verge of discovering eternal life while the avatar of death becomes obsolete, living out her mortal days in Mumbai when the opportunity presents itself to kill the creator of immortality while they're still an infant. Come on, that sounds awesome. And come on, look at those covers. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I think pick up an extra copy or two and look for those Ascento covers, because I think this book is going to be popular. And the last book on my New Comic Book Day list for April 21st, 2021 is Star Wars Dr. Aphra #9, the 1 in 25. This is a pure cover buy. There's no spec behind it besides it being just a Star Wars book, but that cover is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't been able to actually find it for sale anywhere because it is just sold out everywhere. So if you guys can find that Star Wars Dr. Aphra #9, you're in luck, and I think you're going to be able to make a couple extra bucks on that book. Now, we do have a few honorable mentions. Actually, I shouldn't say a few. I have one honorable mention for New Comic Book Day for April 21st, 2021, and that is The Flash, number 769. This is the first full appearance of Gold Beetle, the female Blue Beetle, Booster Gold mashup. I spoke about this before. Yeah, she was actually cameoed in Future State, and now she's having her first full appearance in The Flash, number 769. Guys, but that's going to do it for my final order cutoff in New Comic Book Day speculation recommendations. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, please take everything I said with a grain of salt. Do your own research. It's very important that you guys do. Whew. That was a good video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.